I think I made over 6 or 7 videos today. But anyways, um, to talk about the Steam Deck that's coming out in July, less than 6 months from now. Steam Deck 2 and the Steam Valve console as well. Continue to talk about those, and let's get to it. So, like I said, now the Steam Valve console is entering the console industry and the console war pretty much, and also Steam Deck 2 comes out in July. Then the Steam Valve console comes out the month after Steam Deck 2, which comes out in July. This could be the end of Sony as we know it. Because they said the Steam Valve was going to be just as good as the Xbox Series, all the OG Xbox Series consoles and the current generation of Xbox Series consoles. It says it's going to be just as powerful as Xbox Series consoles as far as the Steam Valve console and Steam Deck. It says it's going to be more powerful ROMs wise, CPU wise, GPUs wise, and frame rates wise. So like I told Sony and Apple too as well, whoever that has Apple currently. Like I said, these two Steam Decks, as far as the Steam Deck 2 coming out in July and the Steam Valve console, it's going to sell like hotcakes. It's going to sell like hotcakes. So get your pre-orders ready, Once we find out what the pre-orders are, pretty much. But then my uncle's going to get the Xbox handheld once that comes out next year as well. But anyways, the Steam Valve console and the Steam Deck 2 are hyped because that's all depends on what they're charging for that Steam Valve console and Steam Deck 2, and that comes out in July. But anyways, that Steam Valve console and Steam Deck 2 is going to sell like hotcakes. So much, it's not going to be funny. They're going to make a killing, and they probably sell that. Once they sell that, they're going to sell that for a loss because that Steam Valve console and Steam Deck 2 sold very well. It sold honestly more well than you think once we find out when it comes out, which is in July for Steam Deck 2 and Steam Valve console in August or September. Most likely it's going to be in August or September, one of those 2 months of next year. But anyways, so like I said, this is going to be an epic grind of what Steam and Microsoft is trying to do right now. Because if they add Steam to that Microsoft console that's coming out next year, Project Franklin, once we find out what it looks like, as far as the console is concerned, as far as the Microsoft Series X 2 tera all digital console, once we find out what it looks like, which we'll find out soon enough, and once the Steam Valve console comes out, I think it's going to come out in August or September, depending on what they say. But anyways, by the time we find out when the Xbox handheld and the other generation of console Xbox comes out, and the Steam Deck 2 and the Steam Valve console comes out, that's going to be a ride for Sony. And then there's both of their Steam Valve console and Steam Deck 2, they're going to sell like hotcakes. So get your pre-orders ready. Because if they add Steam to the next generation of console of Xboxes in 2026 and 2030, that's going to be a ride for Sony even more. Because then by 2030, then we don't know if console's going to still be still alive or not by that time frame. But anyways, Steam Valve console and the Steam Deck 2 is going to kill it this going into next year. Mark my words. So get your pre-orders ready. Once we find out when the pre-orders for both of those consoles come out soon, the Steam Deck 2 and the Steam Valve console comes out soon. But anyways, then we found out the Steam Deck 2 comes out in July. But anyways, these consoles are hyped because these could be the two guys that ruin the console industry and ruin PS5 as we know it. The one that Steam Valve plays like a PC, that calls Steam Valve that plays like a PC. Not only that, the Steam Deck 2 also plays like, you can play your Xbox games or Sony games on there and play Xbox games on the Steam Valve console as well. PlayStation games on it if you have PSN accounts, pretty much. But like I said, Steam is going to kill it going into next year. That's a no-brainer. I cannot believe they enter in the console industry and the console world, but they're trying to evolve because the Steam decks have been getting it done in the clutch. Now, as I continue to talk about this in the next part of the video, the remaining minutes, I'm going to talk about Sega and the other studios, why those succeeded and why those games wasn't rushed. In the next minutes of this video, but I want to talk about Steam and the Steam Deck 2 console first. So, continue off on the first title, first of two titles in this video. But anyways, so like I said, that Steam Deck and Steam Deck 2 is going to kill. It's going to make millions money-wise and billions money-wise. So get your pre-orders ready for the Steam Deck 2 in July and get pre-orders ready for the Steam console. Get your pre-orders ready. Get your pre-orders ready. Everybody's going to want those consoles, including the Xbox handheld too, pun intended. And once we find out what the Xbox console, remember, too, prior to the ABK case, Sony made Microsoft leak out the next generation console, the next generation product, which was Project Franklin. Because this year's generation of console is Project Lampland. For PS5 Pro, it's called Project Trinity. But anyways. But when they did that, they let you know right there, Microsoft had the fair advantage. What they was doing for us that leak, for us Project Franklin, because Sony made them leak it out. Only because Sony was in trouble for us the ABK case, but that's another story for another time. But anyways. But now that they leaked that out, now they leaked the other consoles out now, we know when Steam Deck 2 is coming out. It's in July. And we know when Steam Valve consoles coming up. That's in August or September, depending on how they do it. Depending on how much they charge for both consoles. But anyways, like I said, the Steam Deck 2 and Steam Valve console is hyped. It all depends how much they're going to charge for both of those Steam consoles, you know? So, like I said, Steam's going to kill them. Steam consoles are going to be absolute monsters and savages, you know? Because all the powerful ROMs, the CPUs, the GPUs, the frame rate per second, the HD, P, 1080, HDMI, 1440 HDMI, HP as well. Man, those consoles are going to kill the console. They're going to ruin PS5. Sorry to say, Sony and Apple as well, and DMI say as well. They're going to ruin that. I say you got Apple DMI. Thank God you don't have Apple phones, but anyways. But, you know, DMI is saying this is not fair when it comes to the Steam, to the console. Why did Steam put their 2 cents in it? Because I didn't need to put the 2 cents because their Steam Decks have been getting it done, DMI as well. All their Steam Decks have been successful, including their ROG Allies. Now they're making Steam Deck 2 in July, and their Steam Valve console, it could put PS5 as a console. It could make PS5 be the console. Sony or PlayStation lead the console in it altogether. Think about it for a second. If you've been paying attention to all my videos, then all this, all the videos I made on Marriage Power 8, Rural Hutch 6, Answer for Sony Forever, and News Hutch 1 once I get back to making my shorts, or once I make shorts on that too, pun intended. Think about what I've been saying, all this shit. I've been calling it out. You should be calling it out too, DMR as well. Because Herman Hulse is not helping y'all cuz, bro. And he was asking for his resignation or retirement. That's for his firing, his resignation or retirement. Because he's not doing well as far as y'all games is concerned. He's porting most of the games to PC in Steam. So by the time those Steam Valve console comes out and the Steam Deck 2 comes out in July, the Steam Valve console comes out in August or September, most likely August. Might be September if they delay it, but most likely August. So it's in deep and they're doing all these layoffs from certain studios, the studios I told you in the first video over a few minutes ago. These Steam consoles are going to ruin the console industry. It's not going to ruin Microsoft. It's going to help Microsoft a great deal. It's not going to help Sony a great deal. It's going to ruin it. Trust me. Believe me. But if you don't believe it, I'll give you a perfect example. The Nintendo Switch 2, once that comes out in June, they say that could be just as powerful as the Steam Deck. And that's a console that have both cartridges. And they both got the same amount of space, gigabytes-wise. And they have the same powerful ROMs and GPUs and CPUs. And that Nintendo Switch 2 is backwards compatible. So if you have the Nintendo Switch 2, you can transfer your save data to the Nintendo Switch 2. And you still will have both Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. You can still play your games on both either way. And I think they said the Steam Deck 2, the Steam Valve console, is going to be backwards compatible more than likely as well. For anybody that has Microsoft, Sony, and Steam. But no, they're putting the most against the Steam and PC. Now they've leaked out Project Frame. We don't know what the Xbox console is going to look like. I saw the control looks like for the Project Frame. I saw what the console looks like. But I got a feeling Now this week that's going to be circular console. Don't know what it's going to look like, but we'll know once they show it going into next year. Now the Steam Deck is hyped and the Steam Valve console. That's going to ruin Sony as we know it. But it's going to help Microsoft a great deal for anybody that has Steam currently. Count my Uncle John as well, because he has Steam. So if he did decide to get the Steam Valve console or the Xbox handheld, or both, most likely he's going to get the Xbox handheld, give or take. He's going to have both, and then he has all this tech. He won't have to worry about getting no more consoles more. If he upgrades to the new next generation of Xbox console, after he gets that one, he probably have to upgrade no more. But anyways, but next part of this video, now I got all the Steam hype for the Steam Valve console and Steam Deck 2. Now a console hype as well for the console wars, and they're entering the subscription service for the subscription wars and console wars. I'll talk about the Sega and other studios succeeding, and why what I meant, let me say that, reiterate that. In the next remaining minutes of this video, I'm going to talk about Sega and the other game studios and why those succeeded and why those never failed, as far as the games succeeding. So let's get to it in the next part of this video. So here we go. Sega's been getting it done in the clutch for Sonic and Shadow Generation. That short should have been Game of the Year. This is part 2 of the video, obviously. In this video, obviously, because I wanted to make this video 2 topics, but anyways. Sega with Sonic and Shadow Generation. And also good news for anybody that plays Shimu. Shimu 4, 5, and 6 is coming. And they're also remaking 1 through 3 with modern graphics. But they're making 4, 5, and 6 first, and that's in development as we speak. But NN is trying to make the game multiplayer for all consoles. For anybody that has PS4, PS5, they might be able to get the upgrade for Shimu 1 through 3 free of charge, including the soundtracks on Spotify, the soundtracks on YouTube, and etc., etc. So it might be a free upgrade for everybody that has PS5, so you might be able to platinum out the game again. Shimu 1 through 3, the regular 1 through 3 for the platinums pretty much on Sony. And then the remake, that you be able to platinum out the remake, and then 4, 5, and 6 first, and then the remake, so you be able to platinum out the game, I think 6 times, counting the remake and free upgrade for the regular Shimu 1 through 3, and then Shimu 4, 5, and 6. But anyways, Shimu 4, 5, and 6 is coming, guys. It's in development as we speak. And that the remaining 3 will be Sega of America, since 3 was Deep Silver, and Deep Silver had to put their 2 cents in it, as far as they showed them to put their 2 cents as far as Shimu 3 being Deep Silver. Anyway, that's another time for another time. But anyways, Shimu 4, 5, and 6 is coming. Street Race 5 and 6 is coming. Daytona USA remake is coming. Crazy Taxi remake is coming. Alter Beast 2 is coming. Alter Beast 1 remake is coming. Sonic Frontiers 2 is coming. Sonic Superstars 2 is coming. Sonic Unleashed remake is coming. They're working on all these Sega projects, including the Sonic and the Warehouse. I mentioned back a while ago. Forgot the name of that Sonic game, but it's something of the Warehouse. But they're working on that too. They're working on all these Sega projects. Sonic Frontiers 2, Sonic Superstars 2, Sonic Unleashed remake, Shimu 4, 5, and 6. And with the cross-gen upgrade being free possibly, and then Shimu 1 through 3 remake, Shimu 1 through 3, the regular standard being free, obviously. Once, if you got all 3 Shimus in your collection, pretty much, and which I do, so I get the PS5 upgrade free. More than likely, once they have the upgrade free, so I'll be able to get all 3 of those again free. Because they gave me some of the free, some of the games I got for the disc, they gave me free, and the soundtrack free. It's true on Spotify and on YouTube. But anyways, we're on all those Sega projects, including Crazy Taxi remake, Bridge vs. 2 remake, Bridge vs. 1 remake, Sonic Superstars 2 remake, Sonic Unleashed remake, Sonic Frontiers 2, Sonic Hedgehog 4 Episode 3 and 4. All these Sega games are in development as we speak. What other Sega games are coming out? Daytona USA remake, and etc. So far, all this. They got so many Sega projects coming, guys. It's not funny. Here's why 2K succeeded too as well. Like I said, this is part 2 of the video. In this video, I wanted to make this video a 2-topic video. But anyways, here's why 2K succeeded, because the Tiger Woods game with me on it. Borderlands 4, that game was already in development, but they said low Will survived, and Will is still alive. At the 3, when you were supposed to kill her on 3, she's still alive on 4. Sorry to spoil that, but Will is still alive on 4, but they bring her body back from the undead, but her face will be zombified. But anyways, Borderlands 5, Borderlands 6, all the NBA 2Ks were at their peak, including the PGA Tour title with me on it, was at its peak. NBA 2K 25, all the editions were successful. Now, NBA 2K20 Hall of Fame edition, that's going to have Matoma, Derrick Rose, and Blake Griffin, because Matoma just died in September, obviously, but that's going to have him, Derrick Rose, and Blake Griffin on. This will be the first time Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose were on the Hall of Fame edition for that cover for the first time since NBA 2K3 when they was on NBA 2K13 13 years ago. Anyways, reason why 2K and Sega succeeded and UFO Interactive Games succeeded, and also SMO, the games that I obviously got the plans of SMO and UFO Interactive Games succeeded, and Sega succeeded because they got all these projects coming sooner than you think, less than a year from now, a year or two from now. But anyways, Borderlands 5, Borderlands 6, NBA 2K26, Madden 2026, will be the show 2025, that'll be 2K25. Arnold's on the cover. You don't have to ask me on that, deal Monte, as well. They're not copy and pasting. Arnold's will be on the cover. They're not covering for it. Don't listen to anybody that tells you they're copy and pasting the covers, because they're lying to you. On that, Arnold, who's been on every cover since I was a kid, for the NBA 2K covers and the wrestling covers and etc. But Arnold's going to be on MLB The Show 2025 once we find who's on the cover face of that cover. Madden 2026. What other studios just succeeded? Tekken 9, Tekken Tag Team Tournament 3. Banning out 3 could be in shambles, possibly in shambles, even when they make those men in Tekken 9 and 10 Tekken Tag Team Tournament 3 and 4 years later. What other games are coming out as far as projects? MLB The Show 2026. Call of Duty Vanguard 2, but that's on Microsoft now. Call of Duty Vanguard 2. That's going to be multi-platform, yes, but still on Microsoft. Microsoft owns the studio now, and Bethesda now. Vanguard 2, Infinite Warfare 2, World War 3, World War 4, Black Ops 7, Ghost 2, Infinite Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare 2, Vanguard 2, Black Ops 2 Remake, Black Ops 7, Modern Warfare 4 Reboot, and the 4 Warzone. And once they make those 2, then they will focus on the sequels and trilogies. Call of Duty Ghost 2. And so many other Call of Duties they're working on right now in the mid-2020s that Microsoft owns them now. But anyways, the game is multi-platform. But anyways, they got so many projects coming out for most of these remakes and reboots. And some of the ones that not going to have reboots, it's not funny, damn Monte, as well. They got so many projects coming, man. This is not funny. The one games you won't see, as far as your Samurai games, as far as at the Ghost of Tsushima, you won't see no Ghost of Tsushima 3. Because Sony sold their IPs, the Game Pass, all the way in core instead, so you're not going to see any more SIE games, other than God of War Egypt, maybe, in the remake from 14 years ago. And once they make that, then even with them making Mortal Kombat 2 remake, that's coming soon. That's next year, more than likely. That could be the last of the remakes. Then again, the short should have remade was Mortal Kombat 9 Complete Edition remake. The short should have remade that. Also, another game the short should have remade. They wanted, if you know about remakes and reboots, they short should have made what's that game? They short should have remade Ninja Gaiden. That was another game they didn't have a remake, and also part 4, 5, and 6. They said that might continue as well for the story on Ninja Gaiden 4, 5, 6. 5 as a Ninja years later, and then the remake for that, and then that's it. But other than that, for all those projects I just mentioned, Sony's running out of ideas as far as their IPs, pretty much. But okay, guys, I end the video right there. As you subscribe to me on YouTube, on for my YouTube account, and me on PSN, all my PSN accounts. And then my friends went on 4 of my 5 PSN accounts. I'm reaching my friends on almost. So be careful with the close friends, because I still set them, but I'm approaching my friends on 4 my 5 PSN accounts. But anyways, add me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to me on YouTube. All 4 my YouTube channels. Add me on PSN, add me on Xbox. That's like the close friend comes along, and I troublemaker pretty much. Also, follow me on Facebook, add me on Facebook as well. But the hype for all these projects, and then Steam Valve console, and also the Steam Valve Deck 2, the Steam Deck 2, and the Steam Valve Deck 2, and the Steam Valve console, and the hype for these other projects The hype for these games I obviously love playing pretty much a hype on Steam and Steam Deck 2. And Steam it's going to ruin the console industry as a whole. I'm hyped for all these other products I told them under about. Deuces.